Here's your daily Tottenham news delivered by me, Harry Scarfe. I have my own Tottenham podcast called Scarfe Spurs Talks, linked in this video. Please subscribe when you're done. But in terms of this channel, subscribe if you're new, like, comment and share. Thank you, Chris, for this opportunity. So, former Tottenham midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg had his say on Roberto De Zerbi, heaping praise on him, to say that I've been lucky enough to have coaches like Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte, and I put Roberto De Zerbi in this same category. Over the next 20 years, Coach De Zerbi is going to contribute enormously to football, and for me, it's an honour to work with him, the coach. I don't know how to explain it. He has a connection with the dressing room. He has an emotional relationship with the dressing room. Mourinho had the same thing. Roberto De Zerbi has a feel for the dressing room. He understands the atmosphere. He grasps the behaviour. He knows in advance what's going to happen the next day. He pauses. Okay, I'll stop there. Otherwise, I'll end up saying too much wonderful things. And he smiled. It's an honour to work with such a coach in my case. Victor Wanyama has spoken about De Zerbi as Tottenham reuniting the club and coaching. He spoke about all these things. Victor Wanyama said, I've studied De Zerbi closely. Everywhere he's gone, he's improved teams. I've long admired De Zerbi since I noticed what he was doing with different teams. Look at Shakhtar, Brighton, Marseille. He changed sides, he moulds them, so they're not just survivors, they're competitors. It's been difficult for the coaches of Tottenham this season because of the amount of injuries that they've had. They've had 10 to 15 players out at different times, and that certainly didn't help. The club has tried different approaches, but it's tough. We don't have all the squad back together. If they can get Kudus, Maddison and Bentancur back, they can play a big part in turning it around. Also, getting Solanke back into a rhythm, it makes them much more solid as a unit when they have that threat. Hopefully, I'll be over for the Brighton game to support them. My dream is to coach in Europe. That has to be my goal. So, Spurs star Mikey Moore, who's currently on loan at Rangers, has spoken about Son and Maddison. Mikey Moore said, Sonny helped me a lot. He's one of my idols because we were in similar positions, so I'd asked him questions in training and I'd worked with him on my finishing to be as good on both feet. You can see how good he is, but how humble he is off the pitch as well, and how he makes time for all the academy boys. I used to share the drive to games with Maddison. Well, I couldn't drive at the time, and he didn't like driving before a game, so we'd have a player and liaison officer take us up there and we'd have chats in the car. Before I came here, he spoke about his time up at Aberdeen and said that he'd be top for me. That's your daily top news. Thank you, Chris, for this opportunity. Subscribe to this channel if you're new. If you're interested for more, I have my own Tottenham podcast called Scarfe Spurs Talk, linked in this video. Chris, thanks for doing that. But come back for more because I deliver daily Spurs news videos here. But massive come on, you Spurs, for that.